Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time, we tried a no healer run and went into the warrens, and it went pretty well. We actually got a lot of money because we found the secret room. I have some stress to heal up, but that's okay. We also have quite a few level 5 people now, but they're all back rank people. We don't really have like a, well, I guess I could run him in the front rank. Something to think about. I don't feel ready for level 5 dungeons yet, but we're certainly moving that direction. We haven't finished off all of the level 5 bosses yet. We still have, what do we still have? The level 3 version of the inchoate flesh, and the drowned crew in the cove. I think that's it though. We killed the fulminating prophet. Anyway, our first priority is always to get a man-at-arms, and we are still, again, without a man-at-arms. So, tragic. We also have 100,000 gold. That's good, but let me just give you a little preview. So, each of these upgrades costs 3,000. So, 6,000 for one hero, or for a full group, 24,000. That's just for the weapons. In the guild, each of these is now 1,000, so at least we're gonna 1,000. Excuse me, 1,250. So that's 5,000 for the 4 abilities they're gonna use, or 4 times 4. That's gonna be another 20,000. So we're talking like 45,000 to outfit a group to go into the level 5 dungeons. So that's not as much money as you think it is. Of course, once we've done that, we never have to buy anything more for them. So, well. Offset abilities, I guess. Anyway, let's see if we have any trinkets that are interesting. Book of Holiness isn't bad. Heaven's Hairpin I'm just never going to use because I don't really like doing... I'd always put either stunning on her or DPS. Yeah, no. There's a lot of trinkets in the game that I don't really understand why you'd want to run. I guess there's an idea that people would have a lot less trinkets, but I've got a ridiculous number of trinkets. Like, I've got several screens full of things, and a lot of them are good. I've got things that I've got a lot of, and I've been selling things as I go along too. I don't know. It seems like maybe it's a game balance thing. Anyway, let's see where we're gonna go today. So we have unlocked a new boss, the Unstable Flesh. And we do have a buff if we go to the warrens today. It seems like that makes sense. Let's just take a look to see what else we could get. Brawler's Gloves, Camouflage Cloak, Bleed Amulet. Nah. Another ancestral item. Yeah, that's cool. You have to get those from either the Darkest Dungeon or events or long champion dungeons, which we are not ready for. So we're going to head in and kill the Unstable Flesh. What group do we want for that? Let's unequip stuff. See, we've got quite a few level 5 people now. So I want a stunner. Let's see. She has vertigo. Why didn't I get rid of that before? Oh well. Maybe... I'm looking for people who have benefits to go into the warrens. I'm not finding very many. I don't think we've... Warrens Explorer. Let's take that. No stuns, so we're heavy DPS, but it's not really a sustain fight. Warrens is always... The map in Warrens is always compact. It's always lots of rooms with little corridors between them, and lots of options. So we'll be able to pick out a path that takes us to the boss without having to go through every single fight. Like in Weald, you're generally guaranteed to clear at least half of the dungeon before you get to the boss, if not the entire dungeon. And Ruins is not quite as bad, but it's close. But Warrens and Cove, you can usually just pick your way. Anyway, so what are we gonna do with these people? Let's she gets her scroll and the map. We always take the map with us every fight. We got 3 DPSers, so we can probably have one of them running a Seer Stone. He's already slow, so we'll give him the Seer Stone. And the Legendary Bracer that makes him even slower. We'll give her the Moon Ring. We don't have the Moon Cloak anymore. We lost it to the Shrieker. Maybe we can go and get it back someday. I don't remember what the Inchoate Flesh is. I think it's Eldritch? I think I'd rather have her good at attacking everything, though, rather than just a little bit good at Eldritch. Because on the way to it, we're going to be fighting beasts, and maybe some humans. So this guy, we're going to give him... we're not going to give him his own head. Oh, yeah, this is Dismas. We're going to give him the Crescendo Box. And then something to keep him going. I'm not sure. You know, that's a thought. Let's just give... Well, does my leper have a cool leper-only trinket? He does, I just don't have it. I don't own it. Let's just give my leper the Warrior Bracer. And then we'll give the Legendary Bracer to Dismas. So he's getting stressed. He's 20 stress. But that's a lot of plus damage. And the 2 speeds cancel each other out, so he's still going to be okay. But he gets on guard, so we'll be able to smack people on their first turn anyway. Okay, I'm liking this. Let's do town stuff. So who's stressed out? The last team are all stressed out. She doesn't need to be de-stressed yet. Why won't she do it? She will never drink and was not allowed to gamble. Okay. Let's make this a little cheaper.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
Okay, I'm just going all over the place wrong today. We'll throw her into the penance hall. Yeah. I should pay attention more to these upgrades. Like, so I should go ahead and get like the last rank of that. Okay, what are we gonna do in terms of curing? Do we have people with problems? Vertigo, yeah. Well, while we're here, let's get rid of his fear of mankind. It's expensive because it's locked in, but we're gonna be fighting. There's humans in every dungeon. Well, I'm not sure. Are there humans in Cove? I don't know. There's humans in a lot of dungeons, including the darkest dungeon. So, Fear of Unholy. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Can we... Do we have Prevent Nighttime Ambush? Not yet. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. What else do we want? Let's get that Unparalleled Finesse. That's been very useful on my other highwayman. And my highwayman in general has been very useful these runs. That riposte, just keeping that riposte up seems to really pay dividends. Let's get that. Snuff box. Yeah, that's good. And everyone has pep talk. Why do people come in with pep talk? It seems like it's not a very good thing. So let's get rid of pep talk, get encourage, get rid of pep talk, get wound care. Okay. We looked here already, right? Yep. Okay, let's go. So, Warren's dark-ish boss fight. I don't need that much food, but I have money. For now. I want to get lots of curing just for the fight itself, because I don't remember exactly what this guy does. I think he does a lot of things, depending on what form he's in. Dark-ish. Maybe we should holy water everyone up like we do it before a siren fight? Just to be safe? I don't remember. I don't know. Sure, let's do this.
I could not store such a prodigious amount of offal, nor could I rid myself of it easily, possessed as it was by unnameable things from outer spheres. When excavations beneath the manor broke through into an ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, I knew I had found a solution to the problem of disposal. The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Okay, so it's either up here or down there, so the furthest away. Let's go around like this and see where that leads us. Oh yeah, we're gonna be in the dark.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Do we have the right abilities equipped? I don't need Purge. He's good. She's good. Yeah, this could be a lunge. I can see lunging clear. That will work. Because I think the first guy needs to be in rank 1, right? No. That's a different trinket. You can deal with that. I should have had her deal with that. Oh well. Just for the stress reduction. Okay. Give me a scout, please. We have fights on both sides. And the boss is down there. Well, so that would be to get over to this area. This would be 3 fights. There, and there. This would be 3 fights. This would be 2 fights. So I think we're gonna go that way. Disarm the trap. Let's see how this works. Let's see if we can lunge him to death. No. Bad luck. We'll have to advance him to death.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Nice. No diseases. Wow.
Destroyed.
Yeah, I'm really having to evaluate my highwaymen up because they keep on, really doing well. Even though if they're not as immediately, they're not as good as focusing someone down as a grave robber. A highwayman can really add some passive DPS to a fight like this. Let's chop you. This is not the Gray's turn. This is the turn before the Gray's turn. Next turn is the Gray's turn. So let's just heal up a bit. I don't want him to hit me too much, though. If he gets a crit, that'd be bad. That's fine. Party heal. And let's just kill him, I think. Yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice ruby. We have a onyx there too. Okay. Let's try this again. That worked better.
Annihilated.
No diseases, please. Good. Duelist advance to kill this one, I guess. Oh. Oh well. That's fine. As long as it's not a crit, we can deal. No stun, please. Good. Let's just hew these down. Very nice. Party heal. Let's go ahead and lunge this guy down too if we can. There we go. That was a mistake. I should have left him in front. Oh well. He'll be stunned anyway. So, no loss. Party heal. And now she can just pick to the face. There we go.
Give them no quarter.
We don't need that. No, I think we've only found the collector maybe twice in this entire playthrough. It's like week 50, and we've only encountered the collector twice. That seems wrong. I think that I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird to me. Let's see. Sort things out a little. Okay, so there's a fight on this side, so we'll go this way first. And I'm not getting that thing because I don't trust it. Resort the group. Okay. That de-stresses him. Unfortunately, we've scouted the entire place and there is no secret room. So, that's a shame. Should we go ahead and camp here? Get some buffs up, maybe?
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
We're not really stressed out. We don't need to use that much food. Okay, prevent nighttime ambush. That's the most important part. Now, what else are we gonna do? I can see doing that. That might be useful. Reflection. And unparalleled finesse. That's what I wanted. That plus speed. That's just amazing. Plus dodge. Yeah. That's just a ridiculously good camping skill. Everything else, we only have 1 point left. No one can do anything with 1 point. Oh well.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We don't need to be in the light. Let's not get hit by a trap. And... okay, so we said we were going to go ahead and holy water up before the fight. I have no idea if there's like dots or anything. I don't recall. But it can't hurt. Any skill changes we want to make, maybe? No? I think we're good. We don't need to stun. Why does she have Dazzling Light? She should have Mace Bash. I don't know. I guess I always ran her with the stun. Oh well. I don't want to lunge because I don't want to get my party messed up. So I'll get poison darts instead. So let's swap those two so she can pick to the face if she needs to. Okay, looks good. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
So same deal as on the apprentice level. There's 4 bosses. They all have the same health bar. It's like a council fight. Every turn, some number of them can randomly switch to a different type of thing. I think it's not random. I think that there are like intentional changes based on how the fight's going. But each of them has different abilities. Like these guys will blight you. This guy has a really high DPS attack with bleed, and this is a healer. Also, they have different levels of prot. So these guys only have 40% prot. This guy has 60% prot, and this guy has no prot at all, but he's really fast. So the first turn is obvious. We'll focus DPS on this guy, on the healing unstable flesh. Yeah. They do a lot of damage. Wow, I did not think that there'd be this much incoming damage. So this is... Okay, let me just add things up. So this would be 9 to 21, or 6 to 14 plus 4 to 8. So 10 to 22, or 9 to 21. I guess this is better. Similarly, but this is a 40% reduction, so let's see what this does. So 16 to 30, or 10 to 18 plus 4 is 7, so 14 to 25, which is not as good. So let's just focus on this one. Oh, nice crit. That moves things along. He's already below half health. Let's heal. So we're taking some pretty big hits. Let's give her a heal because she's the squishiest of us. Okay. Okay, so these guys are stunners, and they are ridiculously high prot. So I'm not going to attack them this turn because they have 80% prot. Yeah, that's silly. So I'll throw dagger at the weak guy again. Nice crit. Yeah, this is moving right along. I guess I'll point blank shot the front dude. He's gonna stun him, which is fine. Oh, nice resist. I get a weak little hit on him and get stunned. That's a shame. Ouch. But we're resisting the bleeds because we have our, yeah, that was worthwhile. We've gotten 2 blight resists and I think 3 bleed resists now? No, the other way around. 3 blight and 2 bleed? I don't know. Anyway, I think we just want to chop at this guy. So, we can't sustain this rate of incoming damage. I'm trying to delay the point where we'll get overwhelmed, but she's not out healing the incoming damage. Well, that was quite a bit of healing. I don't know. But, okay, so we got 2 bleeders, 1 blighter, and a healer. Now, we're not... But we're close to the end of the fight, I think. I think we can just end it quickly. Just focus on them. 15 HP left. Oh.
Grievous injury. Palpable
Ouch.
fear.
When they have the same amount of prot, I think healing will be worth it. There. 5 hits left. Ooh. There's a bleed. 3 points for 3 rounds. I'm going to Judgment and hope this will kill the boss. There we go.
Destruction is a small consolation, given the implications of its terrible existence.
Very nice.
Be
A
wary.
jute scrap deep. I'm sorry.
Triumphant pride
A jute.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
Tapestry. Where are jute scraps from? Is that a, I don't remember. Is that a Lord of the Rings thing, maybe? Blightstone, we don't need that. So now, this is the real question. I am pretty wrecked up. I don't have a lot of, my HP is low. Is it worth trying to perhaps go and get more loot? Like, looking at that battle there, perhaps? Maybe? Not, you know, in the dark, but in the darkish? Let's eat some food to get my really weak people up. We'll save enough for 2 food checks. This could be a mistake. This could be my hubris speaking. Let's switch her back so that she has her lunge. Let's see how this goes. We can deal with that. It's a lot of incoming damage, though, so... Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Obliterated.
Let's get some party heals, if we can. That's fine. Vestals are so reliable. 6-point heal, just like that. Let's withstand. This is the Grace turn, so let's not kill him. We'll just kind of have to take whatever he attacks us with. Hope he doesn't crit. No crit, please. That's fine. He even had some product. There we go.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Take the busts. Better than useless citrine. That holy water strat worked really well, by the way. I think that's certainly something to remember for the next, for the level 5 version of that. Okay, let's head over this way. There's the torch. It's a shame.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Not a problem. Though I'd like to take him out if we can. I don't want to get too stressed out. Advance. That's not a problem.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
There's a weaken. So now he's got the marked. Maybe I should withstand just for the prot? Because he's going to target him next time. Too bad. Oh, that's... yeah, well.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
Very nice, Tismus. And that's the fight.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We'll get rid of the torches. What do I do with this? I guess I'll get rid of the anti-venom. Okay. I don't trust this. Wow, they're not giving me much in the way of good curios this time. Books. That's like a slap in the face. This plus damage is certainly helping. Is coming into play. Very nice.
Devastating blow.
I didn't kill either one. I bet I can hew him down though. What's that? 3 of 3? Let's bandage that up. And then hew. Yep. Well, he would have been hewed even if he was at full health, so maybe that wasn't worth it. Take him out. Very good. Let's use Solemnity just to get your HP back up a bit. Interesting. Minus 33 healing received. Where was that from? Was that part of his butcher cut? And now minus 66% received. That's not worth healing up. Disappointing. Or troubling, I suppose, is a better way of putting it. We need to kill him. There we go.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Let's get rid of the shovels. Pick up some gold. And, do I really want to try getting one of those hallway fights, knowing that it could be a shambler? I think I'll give it a try. So let's bandage him up. We don't need skeleton keys because there can't be anything else that uses it. So we'll get rid of that and take a portrait. So this might be a mistake. Well, let's peek out here first. Just some books. And now let's see if we're going to get wrecked by a shambler. Nope. But this guy has still got crazy healing received reductions. Let's take out the front first.
Be gone, fiend.
We don't have stuns, so it's kind of just wrecking him as quickly as we can. Good. Good resist. Okay, let's hew down. Oh, too bad. That's a shame.
Another one falls.
Well done. Well, no, we can't lunge because that would put the my leper at a disadvantage. So we'll just toss a knife at it. Nice resist. This should kill him. There we go.
Cursed champion falls.
I think we're just gonna walk. So let's take the gold and then leave. Yeah. Well, no. Let's see what this curio is. Then we'll leave. Okay. It's empty. Too bad. No, it's not worth going for just that. Let's just head. We're not completely full. We've done better, but this is good enough. It was a boss run. So 2,400 gold, 24,000 gold. Some decent number of trinkets, or heirlooms. And a whole group at level 5. The Black Plague. That's terrible. -5 speed? Oh my. That's going away. Replaced on guard. Aw, man. On guard is amazing though. Cove Explorer is okay. I mean, oh well. Cove Tactician's good too.
Your soldiers' minds are mired in malignancy. Fear has taken root.
Despondency and ambivalence seems to be on the wind. Many adventurers confess to having a troubled disposition, even here, in the relative safety of the hamlet. -15% virtue chance on next quest. Oh well. Anyway, I think we are done for now. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young, and this has been Darkest Dungeon.